Thank you for being here. Today, me, Natalia, and Savannah will present to you our presentation on our project on next-gen impact leaders with the cooperation with C3. So just as a quick introduction for C3, what is C3 in the first place? Basically, C3 is a company which operates in Africa and Asia, which seeks to cooperate with entrepreneurs and investors to further sustainable goals like food security or climate change. And we partnered with C3 this term, and we created a prototype for them. So basically, the challenge that we focused on is that many students and universities still have very limited exposure to real world social entrepreneurship, even though C3 has a strong network of founders, alumni, and impact-driven programs. Most students across Asia and Africa don't actually know where to get these opportunities or how to get involved. So what we noticed is that our goal with this prototype was to bridge the gap to think about how we can create meaningful face-to-face interaction between C3 experts and students, but also not just one-time sessions. We wanted something that could grow into long-term partnerships with the universities, strengthen C3's visibility, and build a continuous pipeline of future founders, innovators, collaborators. And this challenge became the core motivation behind our entire project. So I'd like to pass this over now to my colleague, Natalia.
Hi everyone, and I'm going to walk you through our solution, and it's called C3 Guest Speaker Flow Model. And here you can see how it works. So basically, C3 selects experienced alumni, founders, and impact leaders, and they host monthly live sessions at universities and research labs. Students engage, ask questions, and participate in discussions and not just lectures. And a feedback loop ensures each session improves over time, and the goal is to be scalable, interactive, and low cost, while building a strong partnership and identifying high potential students for internship, fellowships, and future startups in the C3 ecosystem. Our target audience includes 3 key groups. First, students, both undergraduates and postgraduates across Asia and Africa, who are eager for real exposure to social media entrepreneurship, but often lack access to right mentors and networks. And second, faculty members and university research hubs, who want more practical, real-world learning in their classrooms and labs. And our model helps them to connect academic theory with lived experience from founders and impact leaders. And finally, universities themselves, many of which are looking for long-term partnerships that support student development, research collaborations, and innovation programs. And by focusing on these 3 groups, our prototype stays relevant and very scalable, and it builds a strong, sustainable ecosystem of engaged students, faculty, and institutional partners. And now I'm going to pass it on to my classmate, Savannah.
This slide highlights the core impact and success metrics of our model. First, students gain direct exposure to real-world impact work through founders, investors, and C3 alumni. They walk away with practical insights, mentorship, and a clearer understanding of how to enter the social entrepreneurship space. Second, universities benefit from structured, recurring engagement with C3. Instead of one-off events, they gain a consistent partnership that supports their academic programs, research goals, and student development. Third, our model helps C3 identify emerging talent, future interns, fellows, and potential founders who can grow within the ecosystem. This creates a long-term, reliable talent pipeline. Overall, it strengthens C3's presence at the source of innovation universities while building the next generation of impact entrepreneurs. Thank you. We look forward to hearing your feedback.